All right, well, I'm not really sure how to start this video off other than saying that I just sold my dream car and bought a Toyota Camry. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, it was a really thought out process and it needed to happen. It's time to go car shopping.
So, in like 3 cars?
Yep.
2 cars now.
2 cars? Okay. Well, Mark is sitting here in front of me and he's waiting for the news, so.
So 17,600.
Yep. The other person you hear on the phone is a representative for a dealer account that we are using. And if you see South Carolina pop up, that's actually us bidding. Now, if you couldn't already tell, I'm pretty nervous in these clips because I'm about to spend a buttload of money on a car that I've never even seen before. Now, this car is almost exactly what I wanted, so I was pretty confident that I was going to bid up to my limit, but as the bids got higher and higher, my hope kind of got lower and lower that the car would be mine. And I think my dad put it best when he said,
Put the brakes on, people. Put the brakes on.
hopefully they stop at 17. So now we're about to hit my bidding limit, and as you can tell, I haven't bid in a while. It's just that other people fighting for it without me. You think it's worth one more?
One more time.
So me and my dad decided to bid one last time because we noticed that the bidding started to slow down.
One more time. And then from this point on, we either win or walk away.
Of course, bonus.
That's okay. Nobody's gonna bid anymore because it's
Yeah, that's a lot.
a lot of dough. Okay.
Yeah.
We know. Thank you so much, Ola.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Having a little.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So I am recording this about 2 or 3 hours after my initial recording of me bidding. And I haven't bid on a car in almost a year now. So it was kind of weird bidding. And yeah, first car I bid on, I won. And it was on approval. So that's why I'm recording it now, because I wasn't sure if I'd actually get the car. Because with minimum bid, you can win the car for a certain amount, but they might counter offer with a higher amount. And then there's this whole secondary bidding war. Luckily, I paid quite a bit of money, so they didn't argue. They just gave me the car. So now that that is confirmed, here I am recording the second segment of this video. So one thing I want to get out of the way is I'm not buying this car to flip it. I'm buying it for my own personal use. This is going to be my daily driver, but I still think it's really important to get the entire process start to finish, so you guys kind of have an inside view on what goes on whenever I rebuild a car. So before anything, before I even talk about the car, I want to talk about my intentions, my budget, and kind of the thought process behind buying this car. I knew I wanted a white hybrid, preferably 2020 and newer, and I wanted to make sure that it had some options because I really didn't want to daily drive something that was not enjoyable to drive. I test drove quite a few cars, and my favorite car, or the best driving car that I drove, was a Toyota Camry, specifically 2025. So with all that said, I went ahead and looked and I found this car. My budget is between 20 to 25 grand is the ideal budget, and that's before taxes and registration. So after taxes and registration, I'm hoping to spend about 27 grand. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go over this car and my other options and why I chose to specifically bid on this one. As you can see, I have a lot of Toyota Camrys, all in white, all hybrids, all 2025s on my watch list in all different areas. I made sure to do my research. The main reason that I wanted this one though was because this one was optioned out perfectly, exactly how I wanted. It's white with a black roof. It has a panoramic sunroof, is front wheel drive. It has the tech package, so it has the larger screen, all of that, and it's low mileage. And most importantly, it has really easy damage. For my personal driver, right now, since I just sold my only car, I'm carless. I have nothing to drive. So keeping that in mind, I wanted something that I could quickly fix and get on the road within the next month instead of the next 8 months. As you saw, I won the car for $18,100, and that is before taxes and fees. So after all of that, it's about $19,500. Then I have to pay for towing because this car is in California. I'm in northern Washington, roughly 1,000 miles away. So I'm going to pay $800 to get it towed from Sun Valley, California to Tacoma, Washington. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and tow it all the way home by myself, which will cost me about $200. So give or take, this car is going to cost about $20,000, $21,000 in between, just to get it to my front door. But on the plus side, we can see that the damage is really not that bad. It's missing a headlight, missing a taillight, but it does come with both the front bumper and the rear valence. It comes with the door handles, and it does come with the mirror. We can actually go to the last picture, and it shows that it has those things. And I know it's hard to see, but if you zoom in, there is the mirror and the door handles. So basically, worst case scenario, I'm going to be missing the interior door cards and a headlight and taillight. I already did my research before I bid on this car, and altogether that's going to cost about $1,000 to maybe $1,500 worst case scenario. So add that to the tally, we're going to be about $22,000 just for parts and the car. Then the next thing that we're going to have to go ahead and worry about is the bodywork and paintwork. That is the next biggest issue, or actually the main big issue with this car. I have good connections, and I have a shop that I trust a lot, and I know his rates. This is going to cost about $2,500 to $3,000 to get it fully fixed to a really impressive level. You could get it done for cheaper, but once again, I really want this car to be my car, and I want to enjoy it. So I'll pay the premium, and I'll make sure that it's done right. So grand total, we're looking at about, give or take, $25,000, which is exactly what my budget is. There's not much more that can go wrong with this car, unless there's some hidden damage, which I don't think so, because another thing that I looked at before I bought this car, I got a Carfax done based off of the VIN number, and I also checked the sale history on this vehicle. It's very common on Copart and other auction websites where people will buy a car that looks really bad. They will make it look a little bit better and relist it and then hope that they make a profit. You never want to buy those, in my opinion. This car has never been listed before. This is the first time it went for auction. It was being sold by an insurance company, so I could trust that everything here is how it should be. I'm not taking that much of a gamble, really, but at the same time, I can't really speak too soon until I see the car. I'll show you some of the parts and the prices that I got before I bought the car and my cost breakdown. And I guess I'll see you once I get the car.